on today? It's episode 1 of the Streamer Shoutout podcast. What I like to do is I like to feature different streamers from around the community, ask them questions, show some clips of their channel, and hopefully send some love their way. On the very first episode, we have Critcityj. He is a good friend of mine in real life. He has 566 followers on Twitch, and we played football together, college football. This dude is a legend. And right now, you're about to find out a little bit more about Critcityj.
Preview.
Blastoise. Yo! Oh! Dude, we got 2 shiny cards. Let's see if we got any shinies. Poliwrath, no. Armaldo, no. Jinx, no. There! Oh! Thank you! Heliolisk, not shiny. Rayquaza. There it is! Yes! I think I just woke up my kids.
What's going on, Crit? What do you think?
How are you doing? Good?
Yeah?
Yeah?
All right, hey,
good.
first, I want to give you the floor, and I want to give you a chance to give yourself just a little intro. Anything you want to say about yourself before we jump into some questions?
Just if you don't know who I am, you can call me Crit. Critcityj is my Twitch channel, and I don't stream as much as I'd like to. I've been pretty busy with work lately, but hopefully that will slow down and I can get back to a consistent schedule at some point. So yeah.
Excellent. And chat, like I said, if you would like to ask Crit a question, make sure you highlight your message. Use the channel points to highlight it. And I got a few questions I'm going to ask him just to kind of start off the interview stage here. And then I will open up the floor to any questions that you guys may have and want to know about Crit. So first things first, Critcityj, what made you become a streamer? Or like, why did you become a streamer?
Well, to be honest, I made YouTube videos a long time ago just for fun. I wanted to play some fan-made Pokemon games as well as like regular Pokemon games and stuff. So I did that on YouTube. And then I stopped doing it for a while because my computer pretty much crapped out on me, which sucks. And then after that, I streamed a little bit of like Rocket League and a couple other things from my PlayStation, and like it was okay, but like I didn't really meet anybody or do anything really big with it. And then you started streaming and started building a community, and it seemed like a lot of fun and, you know, a way to pass the time and a way to, you know, just have a good time. So that's why I started. I wanted to meet people. I wanted to build a community with you. I wanted to, you know, hang out with you because, you know, you're too good for me otherwise. So yeah.
Not true. You can't prove that. No, and yeah, you've definitely started to build a big, you know, Pokemon following. Your main game is Pokemon. You can kind of see through the clips that I had earlier. But kind of following up with that, like I said, you're kind of a huge Pokemon game or huge Pokemon streamer. What other, you know, games or what other, you know, things do you play?
Well, it is mostly Pokemon. You are 100% correct there. But I've played, you know, Apex. I've played Final Fantasy VII Remake, Digimon, which is, you know, similar to Pokemon, but definitely a lot different. I play a few different things, but it is majority Pokemon.
Right. Yeah, like I said, you really kind of built a big following with that. I always see a lot of familiar faces pop back up into your stream, and every time you raid out, they always recognize who you are. So I've commented to you about this before. I always feel like the Pokemon like community are like cult members almost. You know what I mean? Like they're like, you know, everybody, like you're so close to everybody. It's like, geez, I should, you know, it's like everybody should get into Pokemon.
Dude, I agree. Everybody should get into Pokemon. And yeah, there's a lot of people that, you know, that like, you know, each other and everything like that. Pokemon is definitely a pretty good community. I am glad to be a part of it.
So speaking of Pokemon, there's 2 that are the correct answer following, you know, like my question. But I'm gonna let you answer first. Okay. Speaking of Pokemon, in your opinion, what would be the top 5 Pokemon?
Well, obviously, I gotta go with specifically Shiny Zygarde. Shiny Zygarde has really become one of my favorite Pokemon because it was my first Pokemon I ever caught on stream. So, absolutely love the Shiny. I gotta go Machamp. Machamp has been one of my favorites since the OG days. Blastoise is definitely one of them. Let's see, what is that? 3.
Yep.
So I'm a big fighting type fan. So I like a lot of different fighting types. So like I said, with the Machamp, probably one of my favorite fighting types is actually Toxicroak, which is who I'm trying to hunt right now for shiny. When I stream, haven't got it yet. I don't know. There's so many good Pokemon out there. And I know which one you want me to say it. I'm not going to say it because I disagree with it.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I am wearing a shirt for you, though. I did decide to wear this shirt, for you.
Okay. So my 2, all right, and you should have not said them. Okay, easily.
I said one of them, didn't I?
Blastoise, right?
Yeah.
So Blastoise, 100%, but easily Charizard. Come on. Chat, back me up on this. Charizard and Blastoise, easily top 2.
There's 2 things you can describe Charizard with. 2 words. Sorry, 2 words. Overrated.
Wow. You guys don't believe that, right? You guys don't believe that. No. Don't let him do that to you. All right. So again, I don't know a lot about Pokemon. I mean, I've tried to learn more. Like you guys have you and like a lot of other streamers have that Pokemon community game in your chat that you do. So I've kind of learned some more names from that. Obviously, you stream and shiny hunt all the time. So I've kind of learned more like Pokemon from that. But I mean, all I got is like a handful. And there's like what, 700 or something like that?
More.
800?
There's like 9 something, dude.
Are they making more, or is it like, are they like done now and they just do like shiny versions of them?
Well, there's been shinies ever since Generation 2, when it came out in color.
Okay.
So like they've always had shiny versions of their Pokemon. 898. All right, I was close. 898. But if you include like the different forms, because they are making different forms for the different regions lately. So there are different forms. And I think it becomes like 950 almost or something like that.
Right.
So
excellent. So guys, also just to let you know, again, we have a few more people showing up. If you want to ask Critcityj a question, be sure to highlight your message, ask him the question. I will be able to get to that. I've got a couple more left in my kind of interview segment, and then whatever you want to know about Critcityj, just go ahead and drop it in chat, and we'll get those answered. By the way, Digi Mike, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm interviewing the one and only Critcityj right now on my first ever streamer shout out video podcast. So definitely stick around, get to know Critcityj, and drop him a follow. JB, if you go ahead and give me a shout out for Critcityj, so all my lovely new friends can go over there and show Crit some love, that'd be great. So JB, let's give him a shout out. There we go, guys. Definitely drop Critcityj a follow. All right.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely. So Crit, we talked about so far, obviously, why you became a streamer, kind of the games that you play, ranking your Pokemon. And you mentioned earlier that you don't stream as much as you want to. A lot of things going on. Absolutely. What are your, like, I guess, goals that you have for yourself, or what are, your streamer goals?
Well, I would have to say this year, I would love to get that K behind my follower number, hit the 1K. That's something that I would definitely love to be able to do by the end of the year. That's kind of like my, like New Year's resolution or whatever you want. And, hopefully at some point though, I'll be able to, again, like I said before, start a more consistent schedule. So it'll be more likely to happen. Like it's been about a week and a half since I've streamed right now. So,
right. I mean, maybe if you stop playing New World so much, you'd be able to stream a little bit more, huh?
Well, see, I don't like going super late at night. Like I like
Oh, I
starting
know.
early, and
Could
then
you? I haven't. Could you? Was your computer be able to hand streaming and New World?
I don't know, and I haven't decided if I want to stream New World yet.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if because one of my big things is I like talking to chat.
Sure.
And
Sure.
when I'm playing New World, it's kind of like with Apex too. Like I stream Apex sometimes, but I'm not a huge fan of it just because I get into the game and stuff, and not really paying attention to chat as much as I want to. Like I want
Right.
to make
Right.
sure I see every message, and respond to every message if I can. So
Right.
I don't know yet about New World. We'll see.
Excellent. All right. My last question that I have before I open it up to chat, and again, highlight your guys' message. Let me know what you want to ask Critcityj, and we'll get to those. I already got a couple messages coming in, or a couple questions coming in. So if you guys want to know anything, or just want to ask him anything random, doesn't matter. He'll answer it truthfully, right, Crit?
I will see.
My last question that I have for you, Crit, is what is the meaning of life?
Well, the meaning of life is and if you follow those, you will live a very happy life.
Oh my god, dude! I'm I'm not even kidding. I literally was like, "Oh shit! What happened to my audio?" I legit looked around like, "Oh my god! Did I accidentally hit a mute button somewhere?" That was a good one. That was good. All right, guys, go ahead and drop your questions in chat. I'm gonna open it up to you guys and kind of let you have a chance to ask Critcityj whatever you want. But Mr. J ignores us, and no. Crit would never ignore you guys. So there's that.
Yeah, exactly.
The first question that we had a little while ago, it came from Eastyj. All right, and Eastyj says, "Why did you become friends with Mr. J Gilbert?"
It was more out of just proximity. He lived across the hall from me. We played football together. I don't know. We just kind of hung out. Jake's a lot more of an outgoing guy than I am. So I've always kind of gravitated towards that anyway, just because, somebody's got to be outgoing. So, I just kind of, ride on Jake's coattails and meet people that way.
So you were using me.
Oh, facts. Yeah, I'm still using you.
Excellent. All right. Mythical Dragon comes in with the second question and says, "Who is better at Apex, Mythical Dragon or Mr. J Gilbert?"
I've never seen Mythical Dragon play, but I've seen you play, and I definitely got to go with Mythical.
It's rude. JB commented a little bit after that, and he said he said it was himself.
Facts. JB has gotten very good at the game.
I
remember back in the day when he was not good.
Some would say he's cracked even.
Yes, definitely.
Turning into a true Apex sweat.
Yeah.
All right. Next question comes from Voice23. Says, Crit, are those the same headphones that you yeeted? If so, do they actually survive the yeet, or have they been giving you issues?
They survived the yeet, and yes, they are the same ones. Even though the yeet may or may not have actually happened as you say it did.
If I need to replay the clip, I'll do it.
I mean, there's no proof that was an actual yeet. I took him off and set him down nicely like that.
Chat.
Yeah,
nicely.
It was just it was a little bit faster is all.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, so the clip was sped up probably then.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now.
And I realized after watching some of those clips too, apparently I go to my headphones every time, because if you see the Rayquaza one, I did the same thing. I didn't take them off.
Right.
But I did go to the headphones. Apparently that's my thing.
Right. All right. Another question from Eastyj. He says, what was a game that you played and then said, man, that sucked?
Wait, what?
Like a game that you played, and after you played it, you're like, okay, that game's bad. Like that game sucked.
Gotcha. That's a tough one. Because if it sucked, I'd probably stop playing it, and it wouldn't, it wouldn't resonate in my mind. I honestly don't know. I can't think of one.
Okay. If you do later, or if it comes to you, like, oh hey, the game that sucked was this one, right?
Yeah. What's your favorite game? It was probably that game.
JB1371 says, Crit, who is the best looking man you know?
Oh man, that's a tough question.
Remember who's interviewing you.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, yeah, JB, you are definitely the best looking man that I've ever known.
Damn it. Almost thought I had him on that one. Let's see here. Yeah, hello, welcome in. Oh, by the way, Diesel, I thank you. I appreciate that. Digi Mike says, I see a lot of Pokemon. Is that your what is your favorite card that you own to date?
All right, I can get that out. It's one of the first cards, like one of the first big cards I pulled. And that's kind of why it's one of my favorites, because it kind of, really started me, well, not really started, but like got me back into cards. If I can find it, yeah, here it is. I love this card. It's the Mega Sableye Tyranitar Rainbow Hollow Tag Team card. Absolutely love this card.
I will say though that even though I've never been really into Pokemon, like the card art and the things that they do with those cards are very like artistically nice. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're
Like,
really cool.
They do a lot of things with them for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And I love the rainbow cards. Like, again, that's kind of what got me into it. Like, that was, I think, my second biggest pull. Like when I was actually, opening cards on stream and stuff like that. It's probably the second time I pulled like a big card, and I love that card.
Right. Yeah, we're getting a lot of incredible cards. That looks dope, like in chat. So a lot of people are liking it. All right, next, let's see. Oh, by the way, guys, for all my new friends in chat here, if you want to ask Critcityj questions, go ahead and highlight your message so I make sure I don't miss it. And you'll be able to ask him anything you want. Next one comes from JB1371 and says, what is your favorite card that's not valuable or special, but just to you? Like, what's not valuable, but just special to you? Like a personal favorite, you know what I'm saying?
I think I know what he's getting at. So I've got a few cards here
that's not valuable or special, but just accept to you.
Like some of my most special cards that I have. You weren't getting at the one you were sent. Well, honestly, that's the one that I'm thinking of. So JB sent me some cards, that he did like a giveaway for, and he wrote on a couple of them, and those are definitely like my favorite cards. So the first one here is one where JB signed it himself, and it says his favorite type, his favorite Pokemon's Mewtwo. So his favorite type of energy is Psychic. So love that one. And then this one, this Lickitung here, it says Get Wrecked. I like that one too.
Probably be worth money someday, right? Signed by him.
Exactly. I mean, it's not worth money right now, but here in a couple years, I mean, it's going to be probably my most expensive or my most like valuable card. 100%. Honestly, my wife brings up a good point. I do like the arts and crafts cards. I started kind of collecting those. They're the clay ones and the yarn ones. I got a couple sitting over here. Like this one here is like it's a yarn. And I've got like a clay like one right here, cast form. So I kind of like those. I got a little mini collection of those type of cards. Those aren't worth like anything at all, but I like them. I think they're kind of cool.
Right.
So
yeah, I was actually about to ask that because she put arts and crafts in chat, and I was like, arts and crafts, what?
Yep, those cards.
All right, perfect. All right, next, Digi Mike says, would you rather have universal respect or unlimited power?
Well, that depends. What do you mean by power? Right? Like
what is power, strength, or
like, yeah, like what does that entail? Because that depends. Like, I mean, obviously, like having everybody respect me would be nice, but it's not something that I like crave or that I need. Right? So So yeah, it all depends. It all depends what you mean by power. So like if we're talking, yeah, power over others, so like I could control others, like ooh, I don't know if I'd really want either of those to be honest.
Right.
Not physical strength, yeah. So like I have power to persuasion, yeah, influence
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
I'd probably go with that one out of the two, but yeah, that's not really, that's I would say those aren't really like my things I strive for, right?
Right. Right.
So, but I would definitely say, yeah, persuasion, stuff like that would be good. Get people to, to follow me and go, go follow my Twitch channel right now. So
Wait, what? Shout out for Critcityj. Get in chat. What? Let's see if I can beat JB to it. Boom. Yeah, what? Follow
got it.
Critcityj again? Oh my gosh. So kind of along the lines of the same card. This is my question actually. Kind of along the same lines as like, what is your favorite card in your room there? Because I see it's kind of decked out with a lot of Pokemon things.
I
Like,
got lots of stuff.
what's your favorite like? Well, not toy, but I mean your favorite like thing. You know what I'm saying? Like in the room there.
So actually, it's one of my newest things. Hold on, I gotta take it off. I gotta take my headphones off. It's one of my newest things that I got around Christmas time. I have a giant Squirtle plush. You can't see it on camera because it's on my chair, but I love this guy.
Decor. That's what I was thinking about. Digi, thank you. Look at that. And
Yeah.
Squirrel's one of your favorite like starter Pokemon too, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Squirtle's my favorite starter Pokemon. I've always been a big fan of turtles in general. Squirtle was my very first starter ever. I love Squirtle.
Right. All right. Dyslexic Octopi in chat says, I like watching the Pokemon fight. Do you prefer the Pokemon card game or video game for personal enjoyment?
Definitely the video game. I've played a little bit of the card game like online, and I used to play a lot more of the physical card game when I was younger, and I enjoy it. I still have fun, but definitely video game. I like going through the story. I like shiny hunting, stuff like that. So definitely video game.
Right. Nice, nice. I think your wife in chat said you have so much decor, you need more. I think that's what she said, right?
I think that is what she said. I definitely need more. There's definitely plenty of room, that I could put more.
Pretty sure that's how I read that comment.
Yeah, yeah,
I think
definitely.
you need more.
Yes.
All right. Easty J says, if it was financially possible, would you become a full-time streamer?
Yeah, I think I would. I really enjoy streaming. I enjoy hanging out with people. Like honestly, I'm not like I said before, I'm not a very social person. And this is kind of like where I get my social kick from, right? So like I love hanging out with chat, which is another reason why I like, talking, making sure I see everybody's, message and chat, stuff like that. So 100% if I could, I'd be a full-time streamer, yes.
Yeah. Well, and I think the whole like part of that question, like if it was financially possible, like I think obviously, right? Like if
Yeah.
you were making enough money doing it, like yeah, I would do it more often type of thing.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
But so I'm gonna piggyback off of that real quick. We do have another one in chat. I'll get to it in just a moment. But I'm gonna piggyback off of that. If you were to become a full-time streamer, would you purely just focus on the streaming part of it, or would you try to be like a YouTube clip and like TikToks or like the content creation side, or you just try to be purely like, hey, you want to watch Pokemon? Come to my stream.
I am definitely down for the entire thing, like TikTok, YouTube, stuff like that. I don't like editing videos. That's not like where I find enjoyment, with it.
Right.
I find enjoyment with like the physical, like, again, like I said, talking with chat, stuff like that, like streaming and even just making the videos. Like I've made, YouTube content before where it was literally just me, recording kind of thing. So if I could, I would definitely get a video editor and then I would be set.
I mean, if you're making a lot of money streaming, yeah, you just pay somebody.
Exactly, because that I mean that's the thing, that's kind of what stopped me from making more YouTube content, more stuff
Right.
like that. It's just I don't really enjoy the video editing side of it.
Sure. Sure. That makes sense. All right. JB1371 says, how excited are you for Pokemon Legends?
I have mixed feelings about that.
Here we go.
I'm excited for it. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm excited for a new game. I'm excited for something completely different that we haven't seen really before with Pokemon. However, I'm a little worried that they're moving too far away from what's worked, like what Pokemon's all about. Because they tried to do that a little bit with Sun and Moon, which was the previous games to Sword and Shield, and I didn't like those very much at all. So we'll kind of see. It's going to be more open world. It's not, I don't think it's technically a main series game. I think it's considered like an offshoot or whatever.
Sure.
But we'll see. I mean, I'm going to get it. I'm going to play it, and I'm sure I'm going to like certain things about it, and I'm sure there's a few things that I might not. So we'll see.
Right. This doesn't necessarily a question, but it's kind of comments here. Voice says that your wife also said, kind of going with the decor in the room, your wife also said that you need more packs.
Well, yes, I do have lots and lots of packs, but you can never have too many. So I've got this right here full. I've got a couple more of those, and then I actually have two more off camera over here that you can't see, full of packs. And it's only because I haven't been able to stream very much, so I haven't been able to open very many.
Yeah, she's also calling you out, saying that you have stuff that's not even up on the wall yet, like decor stuff.
On the wall?
I don't know. She's saying he has stuff that's not even up on the wall yet.
Where do I have that's not up on the wall yet?
So I don't know. Apparently you have things that you still need to hang up. But Digi Mike says, one pro tip to offer out to a brand new streamer trying to become affiliated.
I'd say the biggest thing, don't look at your viewer count. Like, just don't worry about it. You play games that you enjoy playing. Don't worry about who's watching, because if you're having fun and playing, your audience will come. It could take some time, but like, that was one of my biggest things when I started, and I know you struggled with it too. Like, just trying to watch, and it's like, before your affiliate, you're like, oh, I need to get 3 viewers to watch me. Like, yeah, don't worry about it. It'll come. Have fun. Enjoy what you're doing. They will come. Don't worry. Like one thing like I did fairly early on was I turned off my viewer count on creator dashboard. Can't see it. So that's what I would recommend. 100%.
She did say that you she did say, your wife did say that you have 6 full things that need to be hung up. I don't know. Anyway,
no, she's talking about the cards, and it's
got it.
It's more like 4.5. 4.5.
Oh, it's the cards. Okay, got it. Oh, hey, Voice is calling you out, saying, hey, so at the end of this, you're gonna open up a pack on stream.
Maybe I'll save one for when I stream next. Which, by the way, speaking of that, now that I'm thinking of it, I did actually request Wednesdays off, so I have one set day from like starting next week, where in the future I'll be able to stream. So every Wednesday I'll be streaming. We'll see if I can do more than that or not, but every Wednesday I will be able to stream from now on.
Nice. All right, mark in your calendars, chat. Every Wednesday, the one and only Critcityj. What? Critcityj Shoutout? What? JB, what? Critcityj Shoutout? JB also says, kind of adding to what you were saying earlier, enjoy what you are doing and others will enjoy it too.
Yeah, exactly.
So, 100%. I know, because I think you kind of alluded to, like, when I first started, I've even commented too, like, on like when I started streaming, that I kind of add to what you were saying, Crit, is really get invested in a community.
Yeah.
When I first started, I didn't do that. I was more like, hey, I'm the streamer, like, come follow me. You know what I mean? Yep. And that's what I kind of said earlier when you and like your Pokemon, fans and your family that you have, like, you guys are like a cult, man. Like, you guys are invested in each other's community. Like, you're always in each other's streams. You're always trying to catch Pokemon. Like, you kind of really dove into that Pokemon community, and that's helped you grow, big time as a streamer.
100%. Yep, definitely has helped. Just hanging out with people that like the same thing, and I'm not super active in everybody's chat, but I'm there, and I talk occasionally, and they know it, and I enjoy watching them, and they do similar content to me, so they they stop by, and I think they enjoy watching me. So
right. But yeah, anyone else? Anybody else have any comment or questions for him in chat? Make sure you highlight your message so I don't miss it. But if not, Crit, I'll kind of leave it there. I'll kind of let you get to your games or whatever you're going to do the rest of the night. Any little kind of sign off or anything else you want to kind of say or leave your thousands upon thousands of fans that are viewing you right now?
Just that I appreciate all of you hanging out with me when when I do stream. Appreciate hanging out in the Discord, hanging out with Jake here. Just I appreciate all you guys. Thank you guys so much for making streaming so much fun, basically, because it is fun because of the viewers, right? Like if I'm just sitting here talking to myself, it's not as much fun. So yeah.
Last question on the way out. Voice says, can you switch from Wednesday to Friday because she works Wednesdays?
Well, I already asked for Wednesdays off, and Fridays are a little bit more busy at certain times, so I can't do Fridays. But I'm hoping, like, I don't work every Friday, so I'm hoping that, Wednesdays and Fridays are kind of going to be more common for me to stream. But it's guaranteed Wednesdays now, so.
Right. All right. Well, hey, Crit, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to kind of be, on the interview and kind of help be my first episode.
Yeah, no problem.
Hopefully we kind of get the word out and we kind of, get this going a little bit more and maybe we can do more of these. And we have a lot of people in the community like JB and stuff. We can like do a double interview, it's like we all three be on the same interview together. But I said, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for, being here, answering the questions and taking the time tonight. And, oh wait, one last question. Oh, JB says, well, so New World?
I will probably get back on. Yeah.
But all right, man. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for hanging out. Chat, make sure you again shout out. What? What? Critcityj shout out. Make sure you guys go follow Critcityj. Mainly a huge Pokemon streamer, does switch up games from time to time, little Apex, Final Fantasy, amongst some other things, but mainly a Pokemon streamer. Is starting to start up more. You said every Wednesday, right? For sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Starting next week.
Right. So yeah, every Wednesday starting next week, you'll be able to check him out and then kind of working it back in a little bit more when he can. So
yep.
Thank you, Crit, for hanging out. And I appreciate you, man.
All right. Love you, dude.
Love you, bro. Thank you for taking the time to watch an episode of the Streamer Shoutout video podcast. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can get notified of all future videos and episodes that come out on this channel. Now, if you're interested in joining the Streamer Shoutout, all you have to do is in the description below, you'll see a link to my Discord. Join that and you'll see a Thankful Thursday section. Let me know that you are interested. I'll get you in the rotation. It is simple as that. We'll see you next time, and I appreciate you.